Last time on The Legend of Zelda. Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we're still inside the Bird Dungeon.
Yay!
Bird Dungeon. So, for, just like we did with the Zora Temple dungeon thing, we're going to show you guys how to get the last switch. In our case, it's this puzzle that we need to blow it up with a bomb. And
Wait.
now you see some other crazy stuff. What?
Oh, I thought it blew you up.
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were gone. Alright, I see you now.
So the bomb goes through this little space here, and you can see that there's a thing we need to blow up over there. So by hitting this switch, we activate the wind, and boom.
Wow.
I know, it was a little complex, right?
Oh, Zelda loves puzzles.
Zelda is puzzles. Okay,
Yeah,
so
it
now
is.
we gotta change the way that the bird is gonna move.
I don't know. I just wonder how people are doing that don't usually play Zelda, and they're like, oh, this is just another open world game. I wonder if they...
Open world game, meet dungeons!
I know. I wonder how they're doing. I'm just saying.
And every single Zelda game always utilizes the Nintendo, like, I wanna say gimmicks or features.
Oh, yeah.
But this one, not so much. In fact, did you know they actually removed all the original features they were going to use for the Wii U build of this game?
Oh, yeah. They're just trying to make it more streamlined.
Just like with the Wii and the GameCube, this game is essentially just a port of what Twilight Princess was, a port with just motion controls. It's kind of sad. I would have loved to know what the features for the Wii U were going to be for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially
like,
since Zelda has that little Sheikah slate. That's supposed to be
oh
the
my
U-pad.
gosh, yeah, I know. That would have been interesting.
No idea.
I kind of like that it's more focused on the game than the controls, but I don't know. That would have been interesting, because you actually had...
That was the last terminal. Now you just need to start the main control unit.
Falco's happy.
Oh, he's actually
I want
getting
you to
happier.
Take a good look at your map. There should be a new glowing point on there. Well,
And basically, the guy looks like
tap to it.
Falco.
Yeah, he
I was
does.
talking to a K-bro about this character, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Falco." It's like, well, he's not really Falco, but
He's
I
not
mean,
Falco.
he's like, it's totally Falco. Ancient Falco. Nope. So now we need to get out of this place and go find where essentially the beast heart is located. Which it looks like it's in this room that we just started, like at the beginning. And what's great about Zelda dungeons too, especially in Breath of the Wild, is you can find other ways around them. Like how we did this dungeon is we used a lot of gliding and stuff like that, but those magnetic slidey platforms up there can be used, like moved around with the magnesis ability.
Oh, yeah.
So you could move those platforms in theory into place to how you want to use them. But with us, we just found a way to glide and utilize our hang glider thing that we got from the old man.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's one of the cool things about Breath of the Wild is Nintendo has added so many different unique ways of finishing the dungeons.
That is a cool thing where you can... I love that, because if there was only one way, you wouldn't really have to think to figure out how to finish it. It would just be like, oh, I figured out the way. But it's like, if you have several ways, that means you, the player, get to do it your own way. Mm-hmm. You get to figure out your way that you think is the best for finishing it. And it's like, I don't know, I like it. You get to be creative. Just like, well, Nintendo's all about being creative.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking just now, but it's kind of like, I don't know. I mean, I can see the heart on our map, but the only other place I could think... Never mind, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
Found it! First try!
Never mind.
Oh.
You were saying?
Yeah, whatever. So, if this is another...
Oh my gosh.
Ganon boss, then we're gonna utilize our bow and arrow, but we're gonna make sure we have a good shield.
I saw a cool weapon over there.
Cool. Uh-oh. Incompatible charger. You know, some vinegar will clear that right up.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Vinegar fixes everything.
I'm gonna guess another Ganon creature. And this one's quite the looker. Wait a second. Yep, I fought him. Windblight Ganon.
Bad guy.
It's Buster Rifle Ganon.
Good luck. That thing is one of Ganon's own, and it plays dirty. It defeated me 100 years ago, but only because I was winging it. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. But you must avenge me, Link.
But you... Never mind.
I'll avenge you, jerk.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, well, guess what this guy's weak against? Bomb arrows! Actually, that'd be my weakness, too, if I was really thinking about it. So, unfortunately, we don't have the safety of Hyrule Castle to hide behind pillars, so we're gonna hide behind this beast heart. Aw, poor baby. Oh, man! Lost a bow already? Fine, we'll use this. So yeah, we're gonna totally use the heart for cover and just hope for the best. So, Buster Rifle Ganon, I remember his second form is kinda nasty. Because he has those, you know, the satellite thingies that he calls?
Right,
They
yeah.
chase you.
Man, that thing is interesting.
And people have been telling me, oh yeah.
Wow!
Second form.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was over.
Nope, not yet. Satellite thingies.
Oh, well, you still did a good job with the first one.
I have blind spot, but right now I have bombs. Alright, so if you guys are watching this, which I hope you are, for this walkthrough stuff, bomb arrows are this guy's weakness. But then again, most people would be kind of weak against, you know, a hero with a bomb on it. I mean, come on. How can you defend against something like this? You're nothing but hot air, Ganon! That was actually a good pun.
Yeah, that was amazing, Luke. I don't know what was better, your gameplay or your amazing taunts of Ganon. Or your quipping.
I'm noticing a lot of arrow stuff is how you beat these bosses. I mean, I'm sure you could go and swipe with your sword, but, this is super effective.
He's actually most hurt by those words that you said to him just now. That's why he really exploded.
Oh.
Ugh.
Now, in reality, they'd show Link like with all goop all over him.
I know, right?
I'm not cleaning that mess up.
Yeah, called a maid.
Cleansed. Well done, Link. And another piece of the heart. Anytime, evil Falco guy. Taunty person. No? Well, the other girl was more chatty. You got a piece of the heart. A full heart container. Which means we have decent amount of hearts. Alright, we're gonna walk for dramatic effect. Once activated, you won't be able to come back inside the interior. Whatever. Don't care. Let's do this! He looks like a war chief.
I know.
At least he's warm, though.
That's true. That's always a good thing. Especially when it's
I'll
windy.
be plucked. You defeated him, eh?
Yeah, and you couldn't.
Who would have thought?
Is that an I'm sorry? Rivali, the quote
Well
champion.
done. I suppose I should thank you now that my spirit is free. This returns Meadow back to its rightful owner.
I forgive you.
Don't preen yourself just for doing your job. I do suppose you've proven your value as a warrior. A warrior worthy of my unique ability. The sacred skill that I have dubbed Revali's Gale!
He's a flashy guy. Whoa!
No way. Oh
Link
my
can
god.
fly! Sort of.
He's Superman.
It's now time to move on and start making preparations for Meadow Strike on Ganon. But only if you think you'll still need my help while you're fighting inside Hyrule Castle. Feel free to thank me now.
I'll pass.
Feel free to thank me now.
Or never
saving
mind,
you.
just go.
Psh.
Your job is far from finished, you know.
Yeah, you never did your job.
Yeah, you died on the job.
Yeah.
Just saying.
The princess has been waiting an awfully long time.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Yeah, I would say it's your guys' fault because you couldn't control your weird Gundams.
Yep.
So.
We're telling them. He's crying now. We just told him off. He's crying.
I should hope so. He's kind of a bully.
I know. I feel satisfied.
Bird Gundam is free.
And Mean Falco is sad.
But Falco's always mean.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Uh-oh, what have we unleashed upon the world? I don't think that can support your weight. Oh, close.
This does not look good.
You realize your village is right underneath that. Better hope that
I do
supports
not
his
see how
weight.
that is standing up there. Physics. I don't know. I just want to see the rock break off and like rain down.
Main cannon ready to fire. Nice.
Meadow sights are now set. You'll have a precise speed on Ganon from this vantage point. And when the time is right, give him everything you've got. Now we wait for that perfect moment. Meadow, we've been artfully patient for the last 100 years. I doubt you'll suffer a feather over a few more moments.
Yeah, I like the Zora chick better.
I know.
After all these years, I simply must admit the truth. Even without the power of flight, Link made his way to this divine beast and accomplished something that even I could not. Guess I was wrong about how lucky he would be.
How lucky!
I hope that luck holds out, Link.
Luck!
For everyone's sake.
That was skill! That was pure skill! What?
How did this guy ever become a champion? He doesn't have the grace of a hero.
I know. Man, that guy really ticks me off.
Well, hopefully we'll get a hero's welcome. I kind of doubt it with this group. Nobody's waiting here for me. Revali's Gale.
All right, if I ever see a village of bird people, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna walk the other way.
Probably be the best.
I just don't see how.
Okay, so if we hold in the X button, we have the power of flight.
Yay!
This is awesome.
Yeah, I guess that's something.
Superhero landing.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah, that's gonna come in handy. Wow!
Oh my gosh!
I am so high right now. It's crazy.
Whoa! Okay, that is awesome.
Hey, look, it's that guy. You. I really owe you for what you did. Are you hurt? It's fine. Thanks to my wife, I've recovered to the point where I can stand.
Aww.
Well,
She probably
that's
fed him
good.
like chicken noodles. Wait, no, not birds.
Wow! She fed him or oh, okay. Yep. Actually, my wife told me something about you.
Okay.
She says you're a descendant of the champion.
Right.
Go on. There's nothing to hide.
Descendant.
Your bowmanship, the way you move through the air, there's no doubt about it. You have the blood of a champion. About that, what? You look like you've got something else to say. Actually... Don't tell me. Yeah, I'm Link. You're the Hylian champion. Yeah, I told you.
I just told you that.
It just happened. I don't think he believes us. Good one, pal. What?
He thinks you're joking.
Everyone knows that all the champions were wiped out by Calamity Ganon 100 years ago. And even if they survived, they'd be old geezers with canes instead of swords. Fair point. I'll let the Elder know about what happened with the Divine Beast.
Bomb Meadow.
You should probably go talk to him, though, too. I know it's Meadow.
Tiba told me everything about the flight range, the fight with Meadow, and that Meadow being perched above the village means that everything is back to normal until he crashes down. To have my husband home safe and sound, I cannot begin to express my gratitude.
He doesn't look all that safe. I mean, you did see that, the side of him is all singed. You know what? Okay.
It's fine.
He's home.
Oh, yeah, that was your friend. I forgot who that guy was for a second.
Ooh, you've done it, and you've survived at that. Ooh, you conquered the Divine Beast, Meadow. To think the beast was taken roost on the top of the village, it simply looks divine. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay.
That's my owl.
Oh, divine beast.
If the legends are true, the light from the Divine Beast will ravage the Calamity. You mean blow up everything around it? Yes. But the Divine Beast, Meadow, will become the protector of this village and live on in legend alongside you.
Okay.
Oh, yes. I must reward you properly.
Are you gonna eat me?
Feel free to take what you find in that treasure chest. You will get more use out of it than I.
What's in it? Is it a snake?
What you did was miraculous, though I should expect nothing less from the bloodline of a champion.
Bloodline? I am... never mind.
Why, you're almost the equal of the very Hylian champion who fought with Master Reviel 100 years ago. All you lack is the sword that seals the darkness. The Master Sword, we get it. Okay.
He's stroking his braided beard.
They say the Hylian champion wielded the sword that seals the darkness that sleeps deep within the forest. Ooh.
Okay.
Fun times. Divine Beast, Meadow, complete!
Oh, so your hair actually changes with this outfit.
No, it just, well, I mean...
There's some weird, braid thingies.
Ooh.
A bow without equal, wielded by the Rito champion Revali. Said Revali could lose arrows with the speed of a gale.
Cool.
Loose arrows, sorry.
We have an awesome bow.
Lose arrows.
Now, I keep reading online that there is a way to repair, the champion's weapons if they break. So, in reality, as long as you have the actual pieces to those puzzles, like diamonds and flint and other things, then these they can be repaired. Although they become replicas, they're not the original item. You're using the original item to make duplicates.
Okay.
But the power and the strength and the durability doesn't differ.
So pretty. I like those.
Although, I believe that the amiibo legendary weapons like Princess Zelda's Twilight Bow is a very good bow that has great durability and things like that. And some other weapons that you can get from amiibos. Hey, Shadow. So now we're going to make our way to the Gorons, because that's where we're heading next. I don't want to do the desert place just yet. And because you want some delicious meat, we're going to cook it first.
Prime meat.
Yum!
A steak.
I know, look at that.
Wait, it says seared. Oh, that's how you do the seared.
Yeah, you burn
Seared
animals.
Oh, wow. So you have to...
Burninating the livestock. That's what I did.
Wow.
I have to admit, that was kind of cool.
So you have to burn them, never mind, while you're destroying them, and then you get the seared steak.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know, all the times that PETA's gone after Nintendo for their animal games,
They didn't go.
why
after it
haven't
for
they
this
said
one.
anything about Breath of the Wild?
I know.
I mean, you're literally hunting deer and moose.
Oh, because everyone likes it. It's popular.
No. Pokemon was popular too, and yet they went after it for, like, caged fighting with animals. And animal enslavement. And
I don't know.
Mario jumping on Koopas and things like that as, like, you know, turtle abuse. So, I mean, this game just... Wow.
I mean, I guess as long as you're not... What? They went after what?
They went after Super Mario for wearing a cat suit and for jumping on turtles. I'm serious. This is how far
Why?
PETA has fallen. Because they're
It doesn't
insane.
make any sense. They're not even turtles or Koopas.
I know that and you know that, but PETA's insane, so, you know.
And
But
also, they're not wearing... That's disturbing. They have such a horrible mind. Not wearing the skin of a cat. It's like... They're wearing like a Koopa suit. It's a suit that makes you magical.
Exactly. Tanuki suit.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Man, PETA's crazy.
I know, but mum's the word on this one. So, I mean, it just shows that they, I don't know, either they're big Zelda fans or, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, or they just sporadically choose what they're gonna go after.
But there were other games that are similar to Zelda's open world now that also have hunting and stuff in them.
Who is part of PETA? I mean, how can these people take themselves seriously? Are these people right out of the insane asylum? I mean,
I'm really starting to wonder.
Who belongs to this group? They're crazy. They kill animals by the bucket load, and then they tell other people that you can't have a turtle in a game, that you bop its head. It's ridiculous.
But they're saving the animals, Amber.
Yeah.
Just like Link. Well, I mean, in Link's case, we're, you know, searing them and making stuff to help us in the game.
But for example, like PETA, if an animal's over a certain age, then they would basically kill it, because they're shelters, they just kill animals. So
Yeah,
like
that's why the Humane Society's better.
I know, but that's like our cat is like over 7. She would have, if she had ended up at a PETA shelter, she wouldn't have been around. Or if a cat has a disease or a dog, they just destroy
a little
it.
cough.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you do that when that animal can bring joy to people? I don't like PETA. I'm gonna continue to watch you play, sorry.
So, I think in order to get to where the Gorons are, because I don't know if they're over by where Death Mountain is or not. Like, some people have told me that it's a straight shoot as soon as you defeat the bird-like dungeon, so the meadow, you're able to get to the Gorons by going through the snowy mountains. And I'm like, are you sure about that? Because I'm really trying to condense these. And you can see we're getting closer to the hearts that we need to get the Master Sword, but I'm going to need to, after this episode, since we've already recorded a bunch of episodes, I'm going to need to go and explore some shrines, and then I'm going to have to do another shrine live stream. And then after that, we should have enough hearts in order for us to get the Master Sword, because I'm kind of tired, Al, of going to these villages and hearing people say, oh, you need to get the sword that seals the darkness. If I already have the sword that seals the darkness, then they'll be like, whoa, okay, you mean business. Also, then I won't have to keep worrying about replacing weapons, because the Master Sword has an ability to recharge over time.
So what you're saying is you're becoming offended by the NPC players in the game?
Yes. That's that's what it is. Also, I'm tired of having all my cool weapons break. And then...
Well, there's one of those people.
Yeah, it's an Octorok.
Whoa!
For real?
There's no way you can get that guy. He's too feisty.
I'm gonna get him.
Man, look how fast he moves.
Oh, I don't want to fight him.
What if you had a whole army of those surrounding you? Wouldn't that be freaky?
What, the Octoroks? No,
Yeah.
thank you.
That would be the worst way to go.
So as you saw Mipha's Grace there, when you're completely low on hearts, if you have one of the Mipha Grace things, she will completely revitalize all your hearts. Bring you back to life.
Oh. Frozen.
Only once.
Ooh, Octobloon.
For everything else, you need to have elixirs and fairies. And fairies you can only find at the Great Fairy Fountains. And the best way that I've found to get them is to turn into, essentially Sheik, using your stealth gear, and just sneak up and capture all the fairies.
Hey, You found me.
You can get about like 4 or 5 fairies, something like that. Never reach shadow.
Yeah, I just basically people in my real life that don't make any sense to me. I look at them as NPC players in life too.
I suppose that makes sense. Now, there are certain places where you can climb up these things, not just to get a good vantage point, but also you'll run into those little kokiri or Koroks or whatever they're called. You know, those little wood people.
Yep.
And then they give you something good, which is a seed that you can use to increase your inventory. Now, we have like, I don't know, 10 seeds or something like that right now, but I don't know where that Hatsu guy is hiding out. We've only run into him once. Remember he disappeared?
He's not in the same place?
No. No, he's not. Alright, I don't think we're gonna make the top of this.
Why are we going to the top?
So that we get a thing. So I'm gonna use...
Ooh, rice balls.
Use rice balls. That's fine. You can always make more rice balls, right?
Totally. All you need is rice, meat, and some stamina shrooms.
Dang it. Well, I know where there's a ton of stamina shrooms. I've come across a bunch of them. So I don't see any shrines here for us to tag, unfortunately. But see how up ahead of us is Death Mountain? So I think that person's saying that the shortcut through the bird people going to Death Mountain is how we're going to get to the Gorons.
Cool. Wait, how many more divine beasts do we need to get?
2.
There are only 4 of them, right?
Yep, only 4 animal Gundams. And that's what I'm totally calling them. Animal Gundams with Gundam pilots. Booyah! Don't go to pieces over that.
It's like Go Lion, but they're not all lions.
Da, 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 da. Yep.
But yeah, they're Gundams. Go Lion isn't Gundam. Yeah.
Those things are bigger than Voltron lions.
Yeah, they're big. You're right.
He blocked it!
They're basically Gundam.
How dare you block it? Okay, these guys are pretty intimidating. I love how they pick up their weapons again, though.
I know.
Blocked it
They're
again.
actually smart.
Flame on!
Ooh.
Nuts! That hurt. Oh, yep. I'm gonna feel that one. So we just used another fairy, unfortunately. Uh-oh.
And you don't have any of that one
Mifa
power.
Grace? No Mifa Grace right now. Well, I could do this one.
Yeah, I forgot what the yellow is.
The yellow gives me, like, additional hearts because it's so good. But that one just revitalized all my hearts that I have, so.
Oh, okay.
Ah! Unnecessary! Unnecessary! Dude! That's right. Hasta la vista. Okay, that was unnecessary. Uncalled for. It's not polite to do that. Well, at least this episode has lots of action, except I have no idea where I'm going. So that's always fun. In fact, we got kind of knocked off our vantage point, so can we actually hitch a ride to get back up there? Whoa! Yes, we can. Woo! That was fun.
It was so pretty.
So you see that volcanic mountain in the background, right? Mm-hmm. That's Death Mountain.
What is on Death Mountain?
Gorons.
Oh, okay.
I think. Oh,
So
great.
what is
Goblin.
Ganon's motivation anyway? Why does he want to take over Hyrule?
I never
He
really
just likes
understood.
taking stuff over?
Well, you have to. I always say this wrong, but there was a. How they explained it is, Ganon is the manifestation of Ganondorf, like the thief, and this evil being that possessed the Triforce of Power called Demise, or I always thought it was Demise or something like
Yeah, I
scary.
would think it would be called Demise.
But basically, the guy looks like Ganondorf, but he's not. And he appeared in, I'm probably going to do this wrong, but he was in, I believe, the Minish Cap, Four Swords, and Triforce Heroes.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, to ask you crazy questions so that when you try to answer me, then, yeah, sorry.
No, it's
I like
okay.
to
I'm
ask
just,
questions.
I'm just trying
Yeah,
to...
so
It's
he's
in the-
like the manifestation. Yeah, I'll have to read
He's
that
the evil,
sometime.
because they're saying that Ganondorf, because that's how Ganondorf was able to transform in Ocarina of Time or something, but
So
even
he's
though...
the manifestation of the evil of Ganondorf. basically.
Well, the manifestation of evil in general. Like, he's an evil spirit.
Yeah.
And he's been around a long time. And he appeared in Skyward Sword as well. Like, that was his first, well, kind of his first appearance, because you have to remember that weird guy. Oh, I can't even remember his name, but he was a servant of that character. And he was also kind of like a sword person, just like Fi.
Yeah.
He was the guy who loved fighting Link all the time. He stuck out his tongue a lot.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. It starts with a G.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember.
Ooh.
Knight's Claymore.
Well, I have a Claymore with me, but it's actually, I've been using it a lot, so we're going to drop
what
this
is that?
one.
Oh, okay.
And pick up that one.
Yeah, you have some weird weapons there.
I have lots of weird weapons. But I need more inventory. And the only way you can get tons of inventory...
Talk to that dude.
No, is by finding more of those little kokery peepee.
So how do you find them? They're just random?
You could follow guides on YouTube, or you could scour Hyrule for hours. I'm probably just going to end up like watching one of my friends' guides or something. Because they actually have gone through... Because they're only playing like 1 or 2 games right now. And I have a bunch of mobile games that I got to get ready for, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately. I'm looking forward to playing them. It's just... I
don't know how people find all those kokery without watching a guide, because it's kind of impossible to know.
Well, I have a terrible sense of direction, so there's no way I stumble upon them. The best ways that you can find them, there are little circles in water that you can dive through, and they're in there, and they appear as like a prize. They're on top of like little mountain regions. You'll see like a circle of stones. You lift the one in the middle, there's one.
Oh, like little circles.
If you climb on the top of a flag or go underneath a bridge, sometimes they're there. They're all random, and there's 800 of them.
That's crazy. I guess they intended for this game to be extremely long, or a lot of playtime of it. I don't know.
I mean, in order to complete this game fully, it's almost 200 hours long.
Yeah, to complete it, like everything there is in it.
Mm-hmm. And Nintendo's going to be adding things to the game as well. And I mean, you really can't complete it right now anyway, because you can't get everything in the game at the moment, because the Skyward Sword and the Majora's Mask Fierce Deity amiibo haven't released yet, so you can't get those costumes unless you use like a hack or something that people have been able to make, like an amiibo card or something online.
Yeah, I really liked your idea for the
what?
The DLC backstory thing. It's too bad they won't be doing that. That would have been amazing.
Don't know.
I doubt they would do anything that cool.
Ah, cool. Because you're in the...
I thought you told me that they weren't going to do that. That was just going to be lame DLC.
I don't know. I mean, you have to remember that this is a totally different company now. It's still Nintendo, but they're under a completely different direction. This guy loves microtransactions, and he likes, doing all kinds of things, so we'll see. So we're going to end this episode, guys and gals, with heading over... We still got some time, so we're going to try to activate this tower that's over here in the distance. You see it? Big,
yeah, I think
scary
so.
tower. Wait, where'd it go? It was like...
It's over there, in orange.
Okay.
Isn't it to the left?
Either that, or maybe we'll find the shrine instead? No, we could totally do this. We got some time left.
Am I thinking of the shrine or the tower? I don't know.
How much of the gale wind do we have? We have a couple of it. We should be able to get up to the top of this mountain. Okay.
Whoa.
Well, my radar stopped, so yeah, we're just gonna focus on that thing up there. So, it's time for us to use our superhero wind powers!
Oh, you have your little ghost friend to help you.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how they appear randomly, like when you summon them? It's like, hey, what's up, guys?
I think Mipha, you'd rather have Mipha around.
Mipha's the only one that's useful right now. I mean, Falco is cool, and I like his wind ability, but... I mean, Mipha's Grace is pretty awesome. If there was a way to upgrade that so you could have it be used more than once... The only thing that I've noticed is Mipha's Grace is not available inside the shrines. They don't let you use it.
Oh,
which is like, what? Why?
Ooh, a truffle. Those things are really expensive in real life.
Yeah, why is that? Aren't they just a type of mushroom?
I think they're just a very rare mushroom that supposedly tastes really good when you add it to different foods.
Come on, Link, you can trek up
I
that.
always remember that because of that that Looney Tunes cartoon where he keeps adding truffles to his pasta, and he's like, "Oh yeah, add more," and then his pasta ended up being $300 because he kept adding more and more pieces of truffles to it. I know they must be extremely expensive.
That's one expensive truffle. Now, where is this tower at? There it is. See, we made it, more or less.
I wouldn't pay $300 for a plate of pasta. I can get a thing of pasta in the store for 99 cents and then cook it in a pot.
But see, the difference between this and Dark Souls would be, like, right now, you see how we're kind of, like, moving around the area, like, without any, like, issues?
Yeah.
In Dark Souls, there's enemies, like, that pop up all the time. And their skill level varies. So you will die.
I mean, do you think that's realistic, though? Because Hyrule was just devastated that there wouldn't be any... There's nothing here, basically? Or do you think there would be a lot of moblins roaming around?
There's been 100 years for tons of moblins and stuff like that to be around.
It's kind of weird that it's so desolate.
Yeah. And also, I mean, I know I told people get Mipha's Grace first, but really... Based on how easy that wind dungeon was, and how... Do that first. And then... For some of those towers that are a pain in the neck to traverse, use the wind power, and you'll, like, avoid all those obstacles.
Do you know why I would still get Mipha's Grace first, though? Because if you did that guy first, he might make you not want to do any more of the game, because he's such a jerk. Like, I would be like, maybe it would be better, though, like, have him first, and then the game gets better as you see Mipha.
Another tower activated.
These things remind me of cell phone towers or something.
Yeah, kind of. You gotta have good reception with your Sheikah slate, right? Scanning the area. Little trivia for you. Those signs when you, like, tag something with your Sheikah slate, do you know what it says? Like the wording?
No.
It says, it's dangerous to go alone.
What?
Yeah.
When you tag something?
When we tag something with that, like, big, you know, marquee, that's what the marquee thing says.
Oh, really? Wow, that's funny.
Yep. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda. Join us next time as we head to either the Gorons or get the Master Sword. Until we meet again, God bless, happy gaming. See ya!